So, welcome to all of you in this first online class of real analysis. And today, as I have given you in exercise three things, that A dash, that is the set of our limit points or derived set of a set A, this is closed. So, closed set, we will prove it. I have also given you that A closer is A union A dash as exercise. We will do it. And third thing, BDA is closed set. So we will do these three things today. And let me recall what is A closer. So can anybody tell what is A closer? What is A closer?
Julian Eder.
This is what we want to prove. We will prove it, but I have defined what is A closer previously.
The smallest closed set which contain A.
Yes, this is the smallest closed set. Closed set containing A. So what you can do, you can consider all the closed set containing A, and you can take intersection of all the closed set. And as you know that the intersection of arbitrary intersection of closed set is closed, so that will be a closed set. Okay, so you may write it as intersection a set F contained in X, where X is a metric space, such that A is contained in F and F is closed. And intersection of this whole family. This family is non-empty because X will be in this family. So A closer is the smallest closed set containing A. So if A is contained in some closed set, then A closer will be inside that closed set. This is just the basic definition which you should remember. Now before proving these things, let me do some small results. Preposition. Preposition. So just one setting, xt is our metric space throughout the lecture. I will not write it repeatedly. And A is a subset of X. These two notation you should remember. So X is in A closer. Now please switch off your mic, one of you. Anil Gupta, please. Okay. 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 So X is in A closer if and only if B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to phi for all epsilon greater than 0. So we will first prove this thing. So let us first assume that X belongs to A closer. So suppose A is in A closer. We have to show that B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to phi for all epsilon greater than 0. So let us assume opposite. So we will use the method of contradiction. Suppose B epsilon X intersection A is equal to phi for some epsilon. So what does it mean then?
सर
Yes,
मतलब
proposition. Yes. Please ask again. I am unable to understand what you want to ask. Please ask again.
कह रहे हैं कि प्रोपोजिशन मतलब
Okay, theorem मतलब समझते हो?
यस यस
On the same way, there are prepositions. There are some results which are stated as prepositions, some results stated as theorems, some results stated as lemma. So theorem is something that is higher result, bigger result. Preposition is some small results, and lemma are some supporting results which are used to prove preposition or theorems.
थैंक यू सर
Okay, so Puneet, is it okay?
सर
Okay. So we want to prove x belongs to A closure if and only if B epsilon x intersection A is not equal to phi for all epsilon greater than 0. So suppose x is in A closure. So we assume opposite that B epsilon x intersection A is equal to phi. So if this is the case, then it simply means that B epsilon x is contained in B epsilon x. Sorry, this simply means that A is contained in B epsilon x complement. But open ball is actually an open set. So this means this set is closed. And by the definition of closure, A closure is the smallest closed set containing A, and this is the closed set containing A. It means A closure is contained inside this set. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
So what does it mean? It means that X is in A closure and A closure is contained in B epsilon X complement. But as you can see, X is not inside this ball, complement of this ball, because X is inside this ball. So this is a contradiction. And this contradiction arises due to our wrong assumption that B epsilon X intersection A is equal to phi. Does it make sense? We have assumed that X belongs to A closure, and finally we get that A closure is contained in B epsilon X complement. If A closure is contained in B epsilon X complement, then X will be inside B epsilon X complement, but it is not possible because X is in the ball, so X cannot be in the complement of the ball. This is a contradiction, and this contradiction arises due to our wrong assumption. This is our assumption. So this assumption is wrong. Hence, B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to phi for all epsilon greater than 0. So we prove one way, and now we will prove another way. Is it okay? Conversely, yes, if you have any confusion, then please ask. Conversely, suppose B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to phi for all epsilon greater than 0. Okay, if this is the case, then what will happen is that B epsilon X intersection with A closure is also not equal to phi for all epsilon greater than 0. Why? Because A is always contained in A closure by the definition of A closure. A closure is the smallest closed set containing A. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
But If you remember the definition of closed set, which we have discussed in the previous classes, can we say that X belongs to a closure? Okay, let us recall what we have done in the previous class so that you can easily conclude it. Let me recall. We have done some equivalent condition for a closed set. Now see, a closure is a closed set. A is closed if and only if. What was the condition? Can you tell me? What are the conditions which we have discussed in the previous class for closed sets? There were 3 equivalent conditions for closed set.
सर कॉम्प्लीमेंट ओपन होना चाहिए.
This was the definition. Another?
Set of all limit points is
This is not we have discussed. We have not discussed it.
okay sir.
But I have just stated the 3 equivalent conditions for a set being open.
Sir, first condition is if X belong to X such that BEX intersection A not equal to 5 for all epsilon greater than equal to, then X belong to A.
Yes. So if, let me write it, if B epsilon X intersection F intersection A is not equal to 5 for all epsilon greater than 0, then X is in F. And these two are equivalent conditions. So A is closed if and only if this will hold. Now see here, A closure is a closed set. A closure is a closed set. So if it is a closed set, and if B epsilon X intersection A closure is not equal to 5 for all epsilon, so it simply means that this implies that what X belongs to? This implies X belongs to A closure. Why? Because A closure is closed set. A closure is closed set. And that is what we want to prove. देखिए क्या प्रूफ करना था? X is in A closure if and only if B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to 5 for all epsilon. So we have assumed that B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to 5 for all epsilon. And then we show that B epsilon X intersection with A closure is not equal to 5 for all epsilon. But by the definition of closed set, X belongs to A closure. So this proves the result. This proves the proposition. Is it okay? But now we have a condition that X will be in A closure if and only if B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to 5 for all epsilon greater than 0. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see one thing that we have also shown that this condition is equivalent to if and only if given a sequence xn in A, so I should write A here actually, A, xn in A, if xn converges to x, then X belongs to A. So I have proved these things in your previous classes. So these three things are equivalent for closed set. And I have used just this thing here. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me write as a remark. X is an A closure if and only if there exists a sequence Xn contained in A with Xn converges to X. Why? See,
Sir,
yes.
sir, because A is a subset of A closure, therefore this condition.
A is a subset of A closure. Okay. See it here. X is an A closure if and only if B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to 5 for all epsilon greater than 0. This is what we have proved just now. So if I take if I take X in A closure, then by above proposition for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection with A, this is non-empty. This set is non-empty. Okay, so you can choose Xn in B 1 by n X intersection with A, because this set is non-empty. So for each n, we can choose an Xn. So Xn is a sequence in A, and because this radius of this ball is decreasing, it is 1 by n. So this sequence will converge to, it will converge to where? It will converge to X. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
The center of the ball.
Yes, we have also done this thing while proving this that a given, while proving this proposition, while proving this fact. We have done the same thing there also. So take X is in A closure. Then by definition for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to 5. And this implies that we can choose Xn in B 1 by nx intersection A such that if we will choose it like this, then Xn will be contained in A and Xn will converge to X. So this part is okay. If X is in A closure, then this will happen. Now conversely, suppose that Xn is a sequence in A. Suppose that, let me write the, suppose Xn is a sequence in A and Xn is converging to A and Xn is converging to X. Then what will happen is that for all epsilon greater than 0, there exists n in n by the definition of convergence of a sequence such that B epsilon X xn will be in b epsilon x for all n greater than equal to n. Is it okay? Then this means that this implies for all epsilon greater than 0, b epsilon x intersection with a is not equal to 5. And this is the same thing as what? See it here. What we have proved in this proposition just now. If this is non-empty for all epsilon, then x belongs to a closure. So this proves that x belongs to a closure. Okay, so this remark is proved. This part is verified that it is true. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So X is in A closure if and only if there exists a sequence Xn contained in A with Xn is converging to X. Okay. Now, preposition. A closure is equal to A union A dash, where A dash is the set of limit points of A. Let us prove it. Let me write it again. A closure is equal to A union A dash. Proof. By definition of a closure, A is contained in A closure. Now see one thing, if X is in A dash, then by definition of A dash, for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X star intersection with A is not equal to 5. By definition. And this simply means that for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection with A is also not equal to 5. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. And just now we have shown that if this condition is satisfied, it means X belongs to A closure. So this simply means that A dash is contained in A closure. Together with all these conditions, we can say that A union A dash is contained in A closure. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Using this 1 and 2, we can conclude that A union A dash is contained in A closure. Now we will show the other parts. So take X in A closure. Then what will happen? By definition, for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection with A is not equal to 5. Just now we have shown it. If X is in A closure, then for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to 5. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
What we want to show is that if X is in A closure, then either X is in A or X is in A dash. Okay, we have to show that A closure is contained in A union A dash. So we will show that if X is in A closure, then either X is in A or X is in A dash. So suppose X is not in A. Suppose X is not in A. Then what will happen? Then by this definition, for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X star intersection with A is not equal to 5. So X is in A dash by the definition of A dash. If X is in A closure and X is in A, then we are done. If X is not in A, then X is in A dash. What does it mean? This means that X is in A closure implies X is in A or X is in A dash. Because if X is not in A, then X is in A dash. So it means X is either in A or X is either in A dash. So this implies X is in A union A dash. So A bar, A closure is contained in A union A dash. Hence, A closure is A union A dash. Proved. Is there any problem? Do you agree? Do you agree at this point? Or you have
Yes,
any
sir.
confusion? Anybody? Anyone has any problem? No? Should I proceed now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let me write a remark here. We know one thing. A is closed if and only if A is equal to A closure. Because A closure is the smallest closed set containing A. So if A is closed, then A is equal to A closure. And if A is equal to A closure, then A is closed. Now we know what is A closure. A closure can be written as A union A dash. What does it mean? A dash is contained in A. So A is closed if and only if A dash is contained in A. So if you determine the set of our limit points and see that the set of our limit points is contained inside A, then you may say that A is closed. For example, if I take a metric space R with respect to usual metric dxy is equal to mod of x minus y, and if I take a subset A to be n, then you know what is A dash. What is A dash in this case? Tell me. What is the set of...
Natural number.
Phi, sir.
Natural.
This is phi.
Phi, sir.
Yes, sir. Phi.
And you know phi is contained in n. So you may say that n is closed. N is the closed subset. Why? Because the set of limit point is contained inside n. No point is a limit point, means set of limit point is contained inside n. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now come to next preposition. A dash is closed set. Now we want to prove that A dash is closed actually. Proof. There may be several methods to prove it, but I am doing this one. Sufficient to show that A dash dash is contained in A dash. Just now we have seen in this remark, A is closed if and only if the limit point set of A is contained inside A. So I am using this definition here, and I am saying that if I am to show that A dash is closed, then it is sufficient to show that A dash dash is contained in A dash. Is it okay? A dash dash
Yes,
is
yes.
containing A dash. We will show this thing. Let us see the definition. Take X in A dash dash. Then, by definition, for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X star intersection with A dash is not equal to 5. And what we are to show? We are to show that X is in A dash. And X is in A dash means for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon star X intersection with A is not equal to 5. Do you get the point? The difference between these two expressions is there is A dash here and here there is A. Do you understand? So let us fix one.
repeat कर दीजिए सर.
Yes, please.
Repeat कर दीजिए एक बार फिर से.
Okay. I am to show that A dash is a closed set. To show A dash is closed, it is sufficient to show that A dash dash is contained in A dash. Now I just write the definition of A dash dash. So X is in A dash dash. Then by definition of limit point, for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon star X intersection A dash is not equal to 5. Do you agree at this point?
Yes, sir.
But what we want to show is that X is in A dash. X is in A dash dash we have taken, and we want to show that X is in A dash. It means we want to show that for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon star X intersection A is not equal to 5. So the difference is here is A dash and here is A. So this is given. This is something that is given. And this is something that we want to prove.
Okay, sir.
So let us fix one epsilon. If I show it for one epsilon, then it will be true for all epsilon because I am taking some arbitrary epsilon. Take epsilon greater than 0. So then what will happen? Because it is given, so B epsilon star X intersection with A dash is not equal to 5. Okay, so what is B epsilon star X? So we have a X here and there is a ball of radius epsilon around X. This is a ball. Suppose this is B epsilon X. Okay, what we want to show? We want to show that in this ball, there are some points of A. We want to show that in this ball, there are some points of A, except X. If I show it, then this intersection will be non-empty. Okay, now we can do one thing because B epsilon star X intersection A dash is non-empty and this is true for all epsilon. So it is also true for epsilon by 4. So if I take epsilon by 4 X star intersection with A dash, then it will also be non-empty. If it is non-empty, then let us take a Y in this set. Is it okay? Clearly, Y is not equal to X. Why? Because we have taken the punctured ball. And the second thing is that distance between x and y is less than epsilon by 4. So I have taken some y here in this ball. Is it okay? Now take. Again take. Now what is y? So also y is in A dash. Now apply the definition of A dash. Since y is in A dash, so for all delta greater than 0, B delta y star intersection with A is not equal to 5. Is it okay? Because
Yes.
y is in A dash. So if you take any ball around y and you will remove y in that ball will always intersect A. Now, so let us fix some delta here also. Take delta to be epsilon by 8, smaller delta. Okay. And take some point z in B epsilon by 8 star y intersection A. So what we have done? We have taken a ball around y of radius epsilon by 8, and in this ball I have taken some point z. So I have taken some point z here. There is a point z in this ball. Now I want to see, now see this z. The quality of this z is that it is in A. This z is in A. So the natural question is this z also in this bigger ball? Is this z is also in this bigger ball? Note one thing, this z can never be equal to x. This z can never be equal to x because this y is in the range of epsilon by 4. So the distance between y and x is epsilon by 4, less than epsilon by 4. And the distance between y and z is less than epsilon by 8. So z can never be x because the distance between x and y is less than epsilon by 4. Okay, so what does it mean? So clearly, now let me estimate what is the distance between z and x. By triangular inequality, we can write distance between z and x is distance between z and y plus distance between y and x. Now distance between z and y is what? See here, distance between z and y is less than epsilon by 8. And distance between y and x is less than
Epsilon by 4.
So overall this distance is less than epsilon. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
Now what does it mean? So this z belongs to b epsilon star x. Also, this z belongs to A. So this means z belongs to b epsilon star x intersection with A. So this implies this set is non-empty. Not equal to 5. And this implies x belongs to, and because our epsilon was arbitrary, it is above is true for all epsilon. True for all epsilon greater than 0. Hence, X belongs to A dash. So what we have shown is that A dash dash is contained in A dash because we have taken X in A dash dash and we have shown that X belongs to A dash. This implies A dash is closed set. Closed set. So A dash is a closed set. Agree or not?
Agree, sir.
Now we will show that boundary is also closed set. BDA is closed set. Why is it so? Proof. Let us see the definition of boundary. X is in boundary of A implies, by definition, for all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection with A is not equal to phi, and B epsilon X intersection with A complement is not equal to phi. This is the definition. Do you
Yes,
agree?
sir. Yes, by
Now, see,
definition.
one thing we have just now proved that this condition means what? We have shown what do you mean by this condition? For all epsilon greater than 0, B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to phi. What does it mean?
A is closed, sir.
See, what does it mean? Just now we have shown. B epsilon X intersection A is not equal to phi. For all epsilon greater than 0, it means X belongs to A closure. So this first condition means that X belongs to A closure. And the second condition means X belongs to A complement closure. Do you agree?
Yes, sir.
And this simply means that X belongs to A closure intersection with A complement closure. X is in BDA if and only if this condition is satisfied. Hence, BDA is contained in this set and this set is contained in BDA. So BDA can be written as, boundary of A can be written as this intersection with this intersection. But we know that the intersection of two closed set is closed. So BDA is closed. Thus BDA is closed. Thus BDA is a closed set. Is it okay? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm going to give you some exercises. Please try to do it. BD of A is equal to BD of A complement. Try to solve it. A closure is equal to BDA union A interior. And actually this union is disjoint union because if some point is in boundary of A, then it can never be in A interior. So this union is disjoint union. Usually we write disjoint union as BDA and we use this symbol for disjoint union. Disjoint union means nothing is common in these two sets. So try to prove it. Third thing, if A is contained in B, then A closure is contained in B closure. Fourth, you have to prove all these things. A union B closure is equal to A closure union B closure. A is contained in B implies A interior is contained in B interior. 6 point. A interior union B interior is contained in A union B whole interior. Now A intersection B interior is equal to A interior intersection B interior. If x is not equal to y in X, show that there are disjoint open sets U and V such that X is contained in U and Y is contained in V. Ninth one, show that A closure is equal to A complement interior complement. 10th point, A closure is A interior is equal to A complement closure complement. Now 11th, show that X contained in X is a closed set. Singleton set is a closed set. Okay, so try to prove all these exercises. Try to solve all these exercises and tell me if you face any problem. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.